Hey bro, today I've got a fantastic video for you. The morning routine for fantastic mental health. So let's begin. Right, so I would say around the end of June is when I really started this morning routine where it's solely focused on this principle. Feeling happy with yourself slash working good. So you feel like you've really accomplished something that morning or that you're moving towards something that you want equals good mental health. This to me is self love. Feeling happy with yourself is, while you may think, okay, no, yeah, it's something, yeah, I did good studying today. It's so vital because think about the counter side to that. Think about those mornings when you wake up a lot later than you wanted and then you just sit in bed for 2 hours scrolling and then you get up, it's like 1 p.m. and you think, I haven't done anything. A week ago I woke up at 6 and I worked out and did all these good things, and by this time of day I had done most of my work and I could relax the rest of the day if I wanted to. It's so important. I literally find that the days when I have a really productive morning, even if say I do the morning routine and then the rest of my day I do nothing productive, I still feel a lot better about myself. And every single day that you carry that forward, it's more likely that the next day you're even more likely to get up early and start doing those good habits. So it's not only about the habits that I'm going to tell you about today of, working out, mental health, all those types of things. It's the fact that it's the whole mindset behind it. It's the whole feeling happy with yourself. That's what I really want you to take away from all of this, and what I'm going to try to pass on to you, because I know over the last 3 months that I've been doing this exact routine, I've been feeling so much better about everything. And irrespective of that, my progress as well has matched that. So I know that's definitely something that you want. You both want the really high productivity, good progress day, in addition to feeling really happy. So let's get into it. Wake up early, specifically something consistent. This for you may not mean 5 o'clock in the morning. For other people, it may mean 5 o'clock in the morning. You wake up early. I'll tell you my story because I've done both the alternatives of waking up at exactly 4:58 or waking up as what I wake up right now, which is 6:40. If you wake up really early, you have the benefit of no one else is awake for a really long time. You feel really happy about that. You can really focus on your stuff. No one's awake for work or school or your partner or your talking stage, your friends or your parents that you're arguing with. You're the only one awake, you can focus on your stuff. It's very peaceful. My problem with it is that for that, you realistically need to be sleeping around 10. Difficult for most people. But I have 6:40 because then if I sleep at say 11, I have around 7.5 hours in bed, and that's enough for me. That's what I feel good with. So you can just take that 7.5 hours and give or take move it towards any time backwards. Experiment with this a little bit, I would say. But what I would recommend is wake up at a time that is early before other people, say your parents, say the other people in your household, because it gives you that little barrier of utter peace, complete silence from everything, and that's a really nice way to start your morning with no stress, no talking, just do your stuff. But again, I wouldn't recommend waking up so early that it becomes a disciplined activity. It's waking up early like a treat. Like, if I don't wake up early in a day, I feel more upset about the fact that I missed out that nice time as a comparison to, oh, I could have got so much more work done. So keep that in mind. 7.5 hours, move it backwards, experiment with a few times, and you'll find what's best for you. I'd recommend as a rough rule 30 minutes to an hour before other people. No, of silent time. Small workouts make you feel like the man. Small workout makes you feel like the man. So, when you wake up in the morning and you initially take some good action, you know, specifically something that's quite difficult, like a workout. When I mean small workout, I literally mean small workout. Like it can be 2 sets. Like I do 2 sets, a few things, and another 2 sets, like 40 minutes later. 2 sets you can do in like 5 to 10 minutes. But the thing that you woke up and 10, 20, 15 minutes later you're working out, it's a very difficult, arduous activity, but you feel really good about it. But now you're thinking, okay, well, it's a discipline activity, you feel good about yourself, but it's also not something that I really want to do. It turns all to discipline. Here's where we change that a little bit. I'd recommend doing this outside or your favorite environment. So, for example, I wake up at 6:40, and then you have 20 minutes of like make your bed, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face, all that stuff, get dressed, and I go outside for 20 minutes. There, I do a small workout, and it's so nice. The sun is just rising, and exactly the spot where I work out is getting some sunlight. It's beautiful. I'm excited for that. Now, if for you that means getting up, being in your room, putting on some music, doing a few push ups, something like that, it's the duality of you're making progress towards your goals while simultaneously feeling really happy about it and the way you're doing it. Now, later in the day, if you want, you can have more workouts that are smaller, you can have a big workout as your disciplined activity for the progress. But for the start of your morning, I want it to be a lot more manageable while also making good progress, because then you're a lot more likely to wake up early. Boom, alarm rings at 6:40. I'm just using my example. Oh, I want to get up. I'm not thinking, oh, I have an hour workout ahead of me, because I tried things like that. Or I wake up and the first thing I do is I sit down and work. But then every single day your alarm rings, you don't want to get up. That's not a nice way to start your day. You want to get up and do productive things that also make you feel amazing. Really, really would recommend involving a small workout. Additionally, for other people, this can be a 10-20 minute run. Fantastic idea as well, especially just as the sun is rising. Excellent. And your whole house is silent. Oh, it genuinely, it sounds like such a fantastic activity. And if you're someone who's really not into fitness that much, I'd recommend get into it really slightly. Like, really make that small entrance towards it. Wake up, go outside, stretch a little bit in the sun, move your arms. I'm not telling you to do some complicated stretch where you're really trying to pull your hamstrings and extend your flexibility. Just move a little bit in the morning, go for a 10-minute walk in the sun. Just some really nice things like that. So you're making progress and feeling good at the same time. And because you're making progress, you're also feeling positive about yourself. It's such a nice loop, this. Now, mental health section, give or take 20 minutes. So, to condense it really quickly, I do 3 things, and these are very, very important. Most important and first thing is I do gratitude journaling of at least 10 points. I've discussed gratitude journaling in length on other videos, but very simply, it's like you open a notepad or a Notion document. One, I'm so grateful for the fact that I have my own room. I'm so grateful for the fact that I have a job that brings me money. Whatever, it can be, I'm so grateful I have water. Anything, or it can be something as deep as, I'm so grateful that you got abused as a child because now it made you look into mental health and whatever. Now you feel a lot better and you're a much more mature person. Whatever that may be for you. You can take it in steps, but genuinely, this is the most important mental health activity I've found. It's excellent for curing anxiety, making you feel like relieving depressive symptoms. I know it's done wonders for me and many people I know. Secondly, it's meditation. Meditation I'd recommend with the Medito app. Very, very, very important thing. And don't think of it as a disciplined habit. This, the mental health section, don't think of it as, I have to do this and this and this and this. No. You get to do those things. You get to meditate for 5 or 10 minutes and sit and just calm your mind. You get to sit and be grateful for a little bit, because gratitude and happiness are interlinked so symbiotically. So the more grateful you are, it's kind of, you're automatically more happy. It's such a nice relationship, and you can abuse that really, really easily. Like, just sit and start typing things in a notepad, and it will literally make you happier. I know that sounds stupid. Trust me, try it for 3 weeks, you'll feel a lot better. Meditation takes a little bit longer, but then it makes your whole experience of life a lot nicer. Of relieving your anxiety and kind of separating your reactivity from emotions. And third thing, it's not very important, just something I like to do. I call it my daily reflection. I just have a little document where it says, where I write 3 things I did good yesterday, 3 things I could have improved on, and 1 memory. Just a nice little practice. I look back now and see, oh yeah, on that day I went out with friends and I did this, or I did this really good thing at work, or whatever. It's nice. And this should all take you 20 minutes. Now, if you start extending your meditation time and Gratitude journaling, 20 points. Take you 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it doesn't matter. This stuff is like the gold mine of your mental health. And as you improve your mental health, you will additionally improve how productive you are at work, how good your social life is, how good your relationships are with your family. Truly incredible stuff. Next, prayer, spirituality, or journaling. This isn't sort of necessary for a lot of people, especially, I'm religious. If you're not religious, you won't be doing prayer most likely, or spirituality. But I take this time just sit and journal for a little bit. About anything, it can be some quite nice. But if you are solely journaling and you're not religious or spiritual or anything like that, not curious into researching it, you can ignore this point, because you've just done maybe your daily reflection from yesterday and gratitude journaling. Doing a third journaling session's a bit too much. If you're not religious, ignore this. If you are, just a fantastic thing to connect to God in the morning, right? And finally, what about the days when you can't be asked? I know this, and the reason why I decided to make this video today is because I had a morning like this today. So the way my day starts is I wake up, 20 minutes of doing maintenance stuff, go wash your face, brush your teeth, make your bed, get dressed, stuff like that. Then I have the 20-minute workout, mental health section, prayer section, and then I get on with the rest of my day. I woke up, I could not be asked to go outside and work out. It was wet, it was rainy. Even if it wasn't, some days I just really, really don't want to. So you know what I did? Instead of pestering myself and really forcing myself to go, yeah, I'm gonna go hit this workout now. No. I diverted my motivation into something that I knew I could succeed in very, very well. And by succeeding in it, then you will feel a lot better. And do the following habit. Now, while that sounded quite complicated, I'll break it down like this. I wasn't motivated to work out. I was more than happy to start meditating and journaling and all that stuff. So I did that. After I had done that, and I felt really happy with myself because another 3 boxes were ticked off my to-do list. Guess what I did after? Then I had the motivation and was a little bit more awake and energized, and then I went and did the workout even better than normal. Now, this isn't an excuse of the days when, oh, I don't really like working out. Yeah, I'll do other stuff and leave it for later. This is literally some days when you would prefer to do another task in a different order. Switch the order about, but still try to do those 3 things. Now, I'm gonna leave it there. I really hope that was helpful, because I know this has done wonders for my mental health, and I know it can do the same for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. But that's it for today, man. Much love.